This is Nightline.
Tonight, bring her home. Troubling new details about Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie's missing mother.
We believe Nancy is still out there. We just want her home.
Authorities confirming for the first time the blood found outside the 84-year-old's door was hers, and narrowing the window of Nancy Guthrie's apparent abduction to 45 minutes, the new reward offered by the FBI, and the major development related to their ransom note. Plus, Bad Bunny's big moment, the Grammy-winning singer of huge hits like Titi Me Pregunta, ready to take over the Super Bowl.
They're gonna have fun and they're gonna dance and they're gonna have a good time.
The halftime show that always gets people talking.
This is probably going to be the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
And Best in Show. We're behind the scenes at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, the country's most prestigious pooch pageant.
Who do we have here?
We have Petunia Pugdashian, the one and only.
With canine champions and their human handlers all competing for the coveted title.
The Best in Show at Westminster is everyone's dream.
We're with the regal lady taking the top prize.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Troubling new developments in the search for Today's Show co-anchor Savannah Guthrie's mother.
To anyone that may be involved, do the right thing. This is an 84-year-old grandma.
Law enforcement in Tucson today providing the latest update in last weekend's disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today's Show anchor Savannah Guthrie. As the days drag on, the shocking saga of the missing high-profile mother and grandmother still has more questions than answers.
I want to be very clear. We have not identified a suspect or a person of interest in this case. We're not there yet.
Dealing with what this has turned out to be, a missing persons case that was an actual kidnapping and potentially a stranger abduction, this is very rare.
What information law enforcement has shared is disturbing.
The blood on the porch, it came back to Nancy.
The blood certainly suggests that Nancy was harmed. You can't tell from photographs how much blood. It doesn't look like it's excessive.
The FBI confirming that they are investigating ransom letters that were sent to several local TV stations, including the ABC affiliate K-Gun. The first ransom deadline was 5 p.m. local time earlier today. According to the FBI, the next deadline is Monday. Savannah posting this video of her brother tonight after that 5 p.m. deadline.
We need you to reach out and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward.
In a normal kidnapping case, there would be contact by now trying to discuss that. But those are the time frames we are looking at as we move forward.
The FBI has teams that do nothing but train for dealing with crises like this, hostage negotiation, working with families in terms of ransom notes.
Authorities carefully revealing part of the timeline today, narrowing in on a 45-minute window of when she disappeared, early Sunday morning. Starting at 9:48 p.m. Saturday, when family members dropped off Nancy at her home.
Early morning at 1:47 a.m., the doorbell camera disconnects. At 2:12 a.m., software detects a person on a camera, but there's no video available. 2:28, Nancy's pacemaker app shows that it was a disconnect from the phone. And at 11:56 a.m., the family checks on Nancy and discovers her missing.
It wasn't until 12:03 p.m. on Sunday that police were notified.
Nancy, a white female, 84 years of age, medium build, powder blue.
Presumably the bad guy pulled off the camera. Then there's maybe some movement, not further defined, of somebody in the house at a little after 2 a.m.
Guthrie using her voice, so familiar to millions of Americans, to try and get the attention of the alleged kidnappers.
We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated.
If those that may have Nancy are watching this, the family is ready to talk, get proof of life. because there has been no contact after that ransom note went to the media.
I think where this case is going forward is obviously working with this one ransom note, see where that takes them, and to keep this case in the public's eye. When cases sort of fade away, people forget about them, they move on.
The FBI is now offering a reward of up to $50,000 for information about Linsey Guthrie.
We believe Nancy is still out there. We just want her home and find a way to get to the bottom of all of this.
The sheriff tonight urging anyone with information or video to contact authorities at 1-800-CALL-FBI. We'll, of course, continue to follow this story, and our thoughts are, of course, with Savannah and her family. We shift gears now on this Thursday night to Grammy winner Bad Bunny. The singer set to headline the Super Bowl halftime show this weekend, stirring debate and making waves, something the trailblazing superstar is no stranger to. Bad Bunny is having a moment. The Puerto Rican superstar born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, known for smash hits like I Like It. His chart-topping collab with Cardi B and J Balvin. Now gearing up to headline the Super Bowl this Sunday, the first ever artist singing exclusively in Spanish to do so. Bad Bunny speaking with Apple Music today ahead of the big show.
Are there surprises on Sunday?
You know, that's something that I'm going to tell you. I know that the world is going to be happy at this Sunday, and they're going to have fun, and they're going to dance, and they're going to have a good time.
The 31-year-old's slick mix of reggaeton and Latin trap earning him 6 Grammy Awards. And his latest album, De Mi Tierra Más Fotos, an homage to his roots, with salsa tracks like the popular Baile Inolvidable, garnering him Album of the Year and historic first.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm going to say eyes out.
Bad Bunny criticizing the Trump administration's immigration policy during his Grammy acceptance speech earlier this week.
We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans, and we are Americans.
He spoke in English, he addressed the American public, and he said what he needed to say to show where he stands.
The NFL choosing Bad Bunny to headline this year's Super Bowl has caused a stir. Fans brimming with anticipation.
Bad Bunny is literally the biggest artist in the world.
It's Bad Bunny, Super Bowl, Bad Bunny, Benito.
Others outraged at the choice, including President Donald Trump telling Newsmax,
I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy.
Bad Bunny addressing it all on SNL.
I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl.
Joking after he addressed the crowd speaking Spanish.
And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Right-wing organization Turning Point USA announcing their own all-American halftime show, celebrating culture, freedom, and faith. Headlined by the singer Kid Rock, known for his genre-blending hit Cowboy, a mix of country, rock, and rap.
Because I wanna be a cowboy, baby.
I think Bad Bunny's popularity actually enrages those people who want there to be a different kind of representation on that Super Bowl stage.
Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America. Bad Bunny is American. The music that Bad Bunny creates represents so many facets of the American culture and the American experience.
This platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together.
The NFL standing by their star performer through it all.
I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
This is a sport that is trying to grow itself in global appeal. And right now we're seeing an incredible growth in countries like Brazil and in Mexico. Mexico right now has almost 31 million fans of American football. I think that this is probably going to be the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
When we come back, we're behind the scenes at the country's most elite parade of pooches, the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Meet the sleekest, furriest, and most elegant canines, putting on their game faces to compete for the coveted title after the break. Welcome back. For show dogs and the humans who love them, there is no bigger rodeo than the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Tonight we're behind the scenes with unfettered access to the uber prestigious event where every dog is a champion, but only one will be crowned Best in Show. Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh.
In a world where four legs outnumber two, regal and nonsensical names reign supreme.
Lori, who do we have here?
We have Petunia Pugdashian, the one and only.
Her full name is Grand Champion Silver, Sporting Fields, Dream with Ambition.
Oh my gosh. And the hairier you are, the better.
What's up, Wilbur?
There must be one thing for certain. You're at the greatest show on earth, the Westminster Dog Show. And the stakes could not be higher. Westminster is celebrating a huge milestone, 150 years of its world-renowned event, where dogs rule, and well, they drool too.
The Javits Center has gone to the dogs, and this place is a puppy party. You can see the judging happening behind me right now, and they're focused on the purebred pooches, all of them vying for that title of Best in Show.
It's a 3-day extravaganza, testing the endurance, showmanship, and patience of man's best friend. But only one good pup can come out on top to win Best in Show.
This is one that'll go down in history.
My own dog chef is a purebred lab. But is that all it takes to make it to Westminster? What do I got to do to get my dog to compete?
It's a champions-only show, so your dog has to be a show champion, and it's the only champions-only dog show in the world. We have 214 breeds and varieties competing.
These dogs are athletes for show purposes, so they have to have good muscular condition, their coat has to be in good condition.
Angela Riley scored a special invite this year. Not only is her dog Hamilton a Cardigan Welsh Corgi that is repeatedly ranked as one of the breed's top dogs in the nation, they even won Best of Breed last year at Westminster.
He's fun to live with. He makes me laugh.
What are you doing, goofball?
I wanted a small dog with a big personality. I sort of view Cardigans as sort of like a potato chip. You can't have just one.
It's a good thing Hamilton is very food motivated. He'll need it for the big day.
Jump up. You want them to be food motivated, but he can be too motivated about the food, creep up too much or want to jump up, but he's a dog. I want to let him be a dog and have some fun.
The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is to the canine world what a coronation is to the monarchy.
Every year, the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show has persevered and gone on, through, blizzards and strikes and world wars and pandemics. There's always been a Westminster Dog Show.
Donald Sturz is the president of the Westminster Kennel Club, the organization spearheading the namesake televised dog show.
People love a moment when they can find that commonality, that one thing that they can all connect on.
This dog show made its debut in 1877. Since then, it's become one of the longest continuously held sporting events in the U.S., second only to the Kentucky Derby.
And I understand that there's no cash prize. What are they actually competing for?
In our sport, to be able to say my dog went Best in Show at Westminster is everyone's dream.
Chef, if you're at home listening, we've got some work to do, buddy. We've got some work to do.
In the span of 150 years of existence, 15 Wire Fox Terriers have won Best in Show, the winningest dog breed. And while we're at it, the popular family pets, the Golden Retriever and the Labrador Retriever, sadly, have never clinched a title. Ever. Golden owners said, "What the fluff?" and came out in droves to compete this year, the biggest breed group this season. But the show isn't just about the dogs, it's also about their humans.
My name is Cameron Johnson. I'm here to show junior showmanship at the Westminster Kennel Club.
16-year-old Cameron Johnson and her pup Thomas, a Petit Basset Griffon Vendéen, or PBGV for short, have their eyes on the prize.
Juniors isn't necessarily about the dogs themselves, it's about how they present the dogs, who does the best and cleanest job of presenting their breed to the breed standard.
Cameron comes from a long line of dog handlers and breeders. She's third generation, in fact. Not only is her dad showing at Westminster this year, and even clinched the Best of Herding Group title with his dog Graham, her sister Taylor won last year's Junior Showmanship Finals.
For that next generation of junior handlers, what does it take to be a strong handler?
For me, it was always about the connection with the dog. It's the bond that you create with the dog that you're competing with and you're showing with.
Purebred pooches may be the only pups eligible to win Best in Show, but they do share the spotlight with other equally good boys and girls, the so-called All-American dogs.
So the All-American dogs are the dogs that are ancestry that's been made up of lots of different breeds, right?
Sure.
Mixed breeds. Those dogs are just as loved and just as appreciated. Westminster is an elite event, but that doesn't mean that everybody can't be included.
An elite event, but not an elitist event.
Exactly that.
One of the newer additions at Westminster is flyball. It's like fetch on steroids. Part relay race, part hurdles.
In the blink of a bark, the big day has arrived.
As you can see, he's ready, particularly if there's food involved. So this is showtime.
It's rough being judged, and Hamilton takes it in stride, hamming it up for the judges, ultimately garnering a runner-up ribbon.
Hamilton showed beautifully in a really tough competition. He's going to get whatever he wants. We're just going to enjoy the rest of the day.
When it's Cameron Johnson's turn, the 16-year-old put on her best game day face.
I think he's feeling good. He's definitely ready to go out and have fun.
Cameron, one of the two winners from this junior group.
It was very surreal. It's been something we've been working at for a really long time, so it was a bit amazing to be able to achieve it today.
And though Cameron didn't become the junior champion, she still took home her champion.
Doberman Pinscher.
At the very tail end, Penny the Doberman Pinscher clinched the Best in Show title.
Hi, champion. You did it. You did it.
I got to meet up with this champ and her handler, Andy Linton, the day after. Winning the title while battling through health issues, this was Andy's last show.
I'm really not physically able to show dogs like I used to do in my heyday. This dog here pretty much does it on her own.
It's the bond between man and a man's best friend. After all, they're more than a pet. They're family.
Just how gratifying it is to have the community of the dog show people support her like they have, and they've actually supported me, and they'll never know how much I appreciate them.
Our thanks to Ashin. We'll be right back. And that's Nightline for this evening. Watch all of our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.